Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name's Nevan, and if I asked you how your day was, I hope the answer is amazing. And wow, I think it's been over 4 months since I've uploaded to this. And maybe one day people will look back and be like, wow, this absolute dumbass talked about things he had no idea, like he had no jurisdiction talking about this shit. But speaking of that one day, will that day ever come? Packed question. It's a very packed question. I think people start asking this once they start downing themselves. Maybe something didn't go their way. Maybe you get a B on that exam, or maybe something low. I don't know. Maybe they lost a game, or their video didn't do as well as they thought it would. Oh, I don't know about that. But yeah, you usually ask this kind of stuff from yourself. Will I ever make it after a moment like that? Because usually you're chilling, right? You're chilling. And the funny thing is, no matter how much you ask that question, you don't actually know, right? Because no one can tell the future. Sure, you can put yourself in a place such that the future is better for you. Increase the probability of you winning. But yeah, that's all that is, just putting yourself in a better situation. So I frankly don't know if I'll ever make it, but I think a better question to ask in those scenarios is why do you actually want to make it? There's this quote that is, he who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. You've heard this probably like a million times before, and I think it's a good quote, and it's basically saying that if you have a good enough why, you can overcome any obstacle, or almost any. That just sounds foreshadowing. I'm not saying you can't make it. It's like, oh nope, it's almost, so you're on the equation. But there's a very distinct difference between, like, say, wanting to make orphanages. I don't know, something wholesome. Some making orphanages, retiring your family, against something shallow, like he's like, oh yeah, I want to ride a Lambo because it looks cool. It's like there's a very distinct difference, and I think that's what it all comes down to. It's how strong is that why of yours? Like, does it, like, what goes in your head when you think, like, okay, why am I doing this? Okay, this is why I'm doing this. And then it'll probably either go to, do I actually want this, or all right, let's just get back to work. It's probably going to end up in one of those, right? And I've heard a lot of people say this, well, successful people say that if you want it badly enough, you can will it to happen, which is like, the fuck? That's not how it works. You can't just will shit to happen. But I think what it means is that if you want something so badly, your body will just move with you not thinking about it. Like, let's say you wanted to get a really high score on an exam. I think most of the time you'll wake up, do whatever your morning routine is, and just get to work anyway. There's no like buffer there. There's no delay. Whereas if it's like an assignment you don't want to do that well on, it's like I don't really care about this kind of stuff. You might procrastinate on it a bit. No, I'm not saying if you procrastinate, it means that's not what you want to do. Sometimes things you want to do are scary or uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, you're probably gonna get it done anyway if you want it badly enough. And people can want things for different reasons, right? Maybe a girl told you something that you didn't like hearing, and now you're in the gym 24/7. I don't know. That seems to be a very common case these days, but it's good. It's good. Maybe it's that people want to prove themselves and prove that they can go beyond. Or maybe it's like, oh, I want to retire my family, or something like that. For me, it's I want to retire my family. I want to be financially free, and yeah, I want to be a person that can provide. If I can do that, then I'm set. I really am. Afterwards, the best actionable step you can take is redirecting most of your energy to that thing you want, right now all I'm focusing on is uni and YouTube. Literally nothing else. Maybe I'll call a friend once a week. That's frankly it. And B is to continuously remind yourself what you want to accomplish and why you want to accomplish it. So it's just I'll be fucking honest with you. I have a whiteboard that says 2023 and 100,000 subscribers right under it. That's it. Will I make it? I don't fucking know. Maybe once I do, I'll link this. But I frankly don't know. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna also focus on uni. I'm not gonna be a dumbass, and let go of that. But that's what it all comes down to. And frankly, I have a video to fucking edit. So I'm gonna go do that now. And maybe, who knows, one day I'll make it. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.